Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, your Stampin' Chick, here on a Thursday. What's that all about? I have decided that I'm going to designate Thursdays from now until I don't know when, to do 3D items. So we're going to call this 3D Thursday. Isn't that fun? I love 3D projects. I know you do too. They're absolutely fabulous. Today's first project, or rather the first 3D Thursday project, is today. That's what I mean. And it's also an alternative project for the September paper pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Do y'all have this kit? Listen, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you need to be. You need to get a hold of me so that I can hook you up with the greatest subscription kit ever on the planet. Okay? Look at all the stuff I still have left. Alright? And I've made a lot of stuff out of it. And I still got all kinds of cool stuff left. There's still a bunch of stuff under there. Listen, these kits come jam-packed full of all kinds of good stuff. Promise, you'll love it. Okay, so this is an alternative project for the kit. The kit actually was meant for these fabulous little treat packages, and they are absolutely adorable, but I want to do what I want to do with the stuff, and I want to do it how I want to do it. So there we go. So I'm going to show you how to make this really, really cute, super simple, super easy Ghiradelli chocolate holder. It's very cool. Okay, so let's see. Here's what you're going to need. First, you're going to need a piece of black cardstock. This measures 2.5 by 7 3/4. And we're going to score it, but it's 2.5 by 7 3/4. Then you're going to need a piece of gorgeous grape. This is 2 1/8 by 1.5 inches. And then this is one of the boxes that I have dismantled and cut into bits. It is okay to do that, I promise. I have this one cut at 2 inches by 1 3/8. Okay, so this is going to make our layer like that. Now, as you can see, I have cut apart one each of the boxes. And, you know, for those who are able to come to my Paper Pumpkin Groupies get-togethers or are on the Paper Pumpkin Groupies Facebook page, you know that I generally make it a point to cut up something that has a patterned paper to it at all, regardless of what it is. So, in this case, it is one each of the treat boxes, and I am having so much fun with all the little pieces of the paper. You're not even going to believe what all I've made with it. If you're not already on the Paper Pumpkin Groupies page, I would invite you to go over there on Facebook and request to join, because we have a photo album for each month, and we love for members to come in and post their alternative projects and show us what they're doing with their kits. And then I post all of mine on there too. So you'll be able to see everything that I've done with all the little bits and pieces of these boxes. Okay, so we have our black cardstock, we have our gorgeous grape, we have our piece of the box, and then for the tag, I'm actually just going to follow the basic instruction for the kit. So I have the tag, I have the vellum circle, I've got the skeleton man, I have the skeleton hand and the clip, and I've got the little banner tag. So I'm just going to do it basically like the kit says, because it's a really, really cute tag. Alright, let's get started on the package first. So we're going to get out our trusty scoreboard. And this is really, really simple, guys. Okay, it's 2.5 inches by 7 3/4 inches. And on the long side, we're going to score it at 3 3/4 and 4 inches. All right, and that's basically right in the center of our package, okay? So that's all the scoring that we're gonna do. Now we're gonna take the classic label punch. I love this punch, so much fun to use. And I'm gonna make it real easy for you, okay? So you're gonna push the paper into the punch as far as it will go. And it doesn't matter which side because both sides are the same, right? But you will have to make sure, let me see if I can just line it up left to right so that it's basically centered, okay? So you want to make sure you've got just as much room on the left side as you do the right side, and then push the paper all the way in and punch. Save that for later. It's a really cool piece. You're going to be able to use it for something, just not this. So save it for later. All right, now let's get our bone folder out. Burnish our lines. So I have to tell you guys, while I'm on here with you today, and I'm super excited to be on another video this week, I'm hoping to maybe make it a thing that I can be on videos more than once a week. But I have something going on. It's the last couple of days of the month, and so I have a special sale, a BOGO, a buy one get one sale on my Facebook page, the Stampin' Chick Dana Sullivan. And I have a photo album full of stamps and embossing folders and bundles and previous paper pumpkin kits and all sorts of stuff. And for every item that you'd like to have out of that photo album, if you purchase the same amount out of the new or current catalogs, you'll get that item for free, right? How cool is that? So if you find $45 worth of good stuff in the BOGO folder, then you will order $45 worth of stuff off the website, and you'll get that $45 worth of stuff in the BOGO folder for free, which is awesome. All right, let me grab a piece of chocolate here because we need that. And let's see, let me do this one. Okay, so anyway, that's the fun stuff I've got going on right now. Actually, all kinds of fun stuff going on because it's the end of Stampin' Up's year, and so there's all sorts of fun things to be doing. Which of course means that I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off. All right, now I'm taking some tear and tape and I'm just running it along the inside of one flap. I'm going to burnish it down just a little bit and then grab my take your pick and lift that backing off and line it up. Now, yes, I am doing this before anything else. You don't have to. This part's really just kind of because I said so. Actually, I could and should have put these on before I did that. So that's okay. Like I said, chicken with my head cut off. All right, so I'm going to take some snail and I'm just going to apply this layer to this layer. And I'm going to line them up pretty good because I have cut them relatively close in size. You could do a little bit different. In fact, I think with this one I did a 1/4 of an inch difference on each of the two sides instead of 1/8 of an inch. So you get a little more purple than you do with this one, but that's okay. I don't mind. Do you mind? I don't think so. It's going to be cute anyway. If I don't get glue all over the table, that's the real trick. Okay, there we go. And goodness, I told you I'm a mess. All right, and then I'm going to be using some of the basic black scalloped edge ribbon because I think it is absolutely the most adorable stuff ever. And I'm just going to layer it behind my piece here, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of snail over it to help it stay stuck. And then I want to center this right there. All right. And I'll go ahead and cut a piece of the ribbon off. And I'm just going to tie it into a knot because it doesn't have to be anything super duper fancy. And I cut it really, really small, so my girls are watching going, ha ha ha, now you know, now you know. I always cut just enough. Sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes that makes it tough. All right, let me get that back in here. All right, now I'm getting somewhere. I'm grabbing the wrong end though. There we go. All right, very good. Give it a little tug. Tighten it up and settle it down. And then, let me take this off here into the garbage. Hold on, folks, I'm just cutting it into the garbage can. Just a little snip snip into the garbage so it doesn't fray all over the table. All right, there we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and stick our little Ghiradelli in. There we go. Okay, and then like I said, the tag is pretty much just exactly like the instructions. So I'm going to take my gorgeous grape ink. And I want to stamp this little guy all over within reason. There we go. And I want to stamp on the banner. This one's going to say Toxic Treats. Let me see if I can, oops, make sure I've got enough ink on it. That's always important. And that looks good to me, I hope. Yeah, not bad. All right. Now the assembly. Okay. So I'm going to be quick and easy, and I'm going to take a glue dot and just stick it in the middle of the vellum. I'm going to stick that right about there. I'm going to take a black dimensional, and I'm going to put it, I like to put it right here where the metal part is on the clothespin. And I'm going to attach the hand. Now that's good. And then I find I can get away with just one little black dimensional right across the back of the skeleton man's chest. And so I'll put that on here, and I want to position this so that his pelvic area is covering up the glue dot. So I'm going to put it right there. And then I can take a little of my liquid glue and across his legs put a little dot on each side. Put the Toxic Treats, and I want this to go at an angle. There we go. And then look at this. We are done. What do you think, huh? It's pretty cool, isn't it? All right, friends, there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed today's little treat tutorial. I'm going to call this a what is it? Bon Appetit Ghiradelli square treat holder. So you'll find the measurements for the papers and the quick instructions over on my blog at stampinchicktn.blogspot.com. I will get that posted here in just a few minutes, and we'll get the link down here in the description below, okay? So if you are not already following me on Facebook at the Stampin' Chick Dana Sullivan, I would absolutely love to have you over there, and I really would like for you to take part in the BOGO special going on right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's project. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.